Another crucial component to gaining a competitive edge when house hunting is to get your credit in order. Your credit score basically measures your credit risk level and it lets lenders know how likely you'll be to pay them back. Generally speaking, a higher credit score means you'll be able to have a lower interest rate on your mortgage. So you'll want to have a credit score that's like 700 on up. If you don't have that, that's not a problem because you can definitely build up your credit. And while you're doing that, you can also take advantage of that time to save the money for your down payment and also your closing costs. So I've compiled a list of 7 things that should help you build your credit and not have you scared of these 3 little numbers. First things first, get your credit report. Just like a person trying to lose weight, you need to know how much it is you weigh and what it is you'd like to weigh. So it's the same way with the credit. You need to find out where it's at and how it's going. You can pull your credit report from TransUnion, Equifax, or Experian, and I'd actually suggest that you pull all 3 credit reports and take an average of those 3 numbers to use as your credit score. Once you get your credit report, number 2, the second tip is that you may find some things on there that are inaccurate. For example, if you've closed a balance, you finished paying off a balance, or you've closed some credit cards, you're well within your right to dispute these errors and have them removed from your credit report, especially if they're negatively affecting your numbers. I forget which number, but it's paying your bills. Paying your bills. You definitely want to pay your bills on time. I want you to note that there are certain bills that, when paid on time, actually help improve your credit score. These bills are car notes, school loans, mortgages, credit cards. Paying these bills on time will help increase your credit score, so you definitely want to prioritize them. Then there are your other bills like rent, utilities, cable bill, phone bill. These bills only affect your credit should you default on a payment. So paying the latter on time doesn't boost your credit, but it'll definitely, and if they go into collections, will definitely negatively affect your credit score. Now, in terms of credit cards, if you have a number of credit cards with minor balances, you will want to pay them off and close those accounts because they are like little stragglers that haven't been addressed and can sometimes turn lenders off. So rule of thumb, best practice is keep 3 or 4 go-to credit cards that will reflect your diligent ability to pay your debt off in a timely manner. Piggybacking off of that idea is not incurring any new debt while you are house hunting or applying for a loan. So while you're waiting for your verdict to come in to see if you've been approved for your mortgage or not, that is not the time to go buy a new car or open up a card in ABC Carpet and Home so you can furnish your brand new home. It's not the time to do that. At this particular moment, you want your credit report to look uneventful and consistent. The next thing you'll want to address is your debt to income ratio. You want to take a look at it. So I'll do another video going into depth about what that is and how to calculate it, but your debt to income ratio basically measures how much of your income goes towards addressing monthly expenses. So the lower your debt to income ratio means that most of your income is not going towards paying your monthly debt. And that's a good thing because it shows that during the course of the month, you have financial breathing room. And so the last tip, number 7, is to keep good debt on your credit report. So if you've paid off a car note, don't be so quick to remove that from your credit report. Leave that there because it shows your successful ability to manage debt. So you see, don't let these 3 numbers called your credit score scare you off. You can definitely improve your credit by building a credit history. And Take that moment, take that time, that opportunity, and see it as a gestation period where you are planting the seeds of your wealth, incubating until you're ready to break through and land your dream home.